7th episode of Gozas on the Go.
And we are on the go in New England.
We started off on Cape Cod, where we found some windmills to battle a la Don Quixote.
Take that, windmill. Oh, who is this upstaging me?
I'm doing a windmill.
Ah,
See what I did there?
but I conquered everyone and everything
Yes.
except that.
Yeah. Can't resist fighting windmills when you've done Don Quixote on stage.
This is in Chatham, Massachusetts, and here we are.
One of our favorite campgrounds. This is Nickerson State Park. And we have camped here many times, including with some of our good friends like Ellie. That's a shout out to Ellie.
And we had a show in Chatham, which is near that campground.
Yes.
And they always have these great sharks on display.
They do. Our artists come and they have to design an art based on this template of a cutout shark. And then people bid on it and they can take home a shark.
This is my favorite. It's kind of a Star Wars.
It's like a
theme.
seal inside the seal there.
And these sharks are for sale.
Yes, and it's amazing to see what the artists have come up with and how they transform these regular cardboard cutout sharks. And then we headed on to the tip of Cape Cod. We went all the way out to Provincetown. And we were lucky enough to find a place to park the RV, which is very difficult to do out there, at this parking lot called Beach Forest. That's B-E-C-H Forest. And then we walked into town from there after I got a chance to do some exercising and nature. I love finding good places to do yoga and work out.
And here's Pilgrim Monument, the tower built to honor the Pilgrims who first landed here.
In Provincetown. Yes, they did not land on Plymouth Rock first. They landed in Provincetown first.
Very colorful town, as you can see. This is an alley.
It is a colorful, accepting town. It was founded mostly by artists, and that vibe still exists today.
Lots of artists, and there's some bubbles, too.
And there's some more artists dancing in the bubbles.
Impromptu art.
Yes.
Whenever we see bubbles.
It's a great place to go. Oh, it is a walking town, by the way. It is not a place you want to drive. It is a definitely walking, bike-friendly town.
One of the local denizens popping up to welcome us here.
There is a seal population and also a shark population out all along the Cape.
Good time for lunch.
Yeah, we
Good
found
place
a
for
little.
lunch.
It's like we were without our RV that day, so we packed our lunch and found a great picnic table and a beautiful view to have our picnic lunch.
And then, Dune tour. Now, this is not a thrill ride Dune tour.
No.
This is a history and atmosphere Dune tour.
Yes, and we were driven by a descendant of
Artists.
some of the local artists that founded the area, founded the community, and fought to have this become a national preserve, this sand dune area.
Run this errand, do this chore. But then being here, you realize all you need to do is survive. All you need to do is be wherever you are.
We'd like to give a big shout out to
Art Sand Dunes and Hyannis Whale Watcher Cruises. A big thank you to those places for supporting us by enabling us to partake of their experiences.
And then we got to do something really exciting. It made me so happy. We got to go on a whale cruise. And we've been on a couple before, but I think this is the closest we've seen the whales, and
Definitely the most whales we've seen.
the most. We got to see 13 of them.
And we saw them all several times. They would come up and go back down.
And that's
so
the
on.
lighthouse. Of course, there's a lot of lighthouses along the Cape there. And first you take a cruise out, and it's about an hour out to the spot where the whales are. But it's a fun ride. It's exhilarating. I love standing in front and having the wind blow through my hair. I feel like I'm the one driving the ship.
There they blow.
Oh, there's three! I knew it! There's three! Good. I mean, how could you not? I'm getting a bunch of
We don't know
videos.
why this whale is doing this. Maybe to communicate, maybe to play.
He loves us!
It's incredible to see.
Oh my goodness.
So that flipper is about 15 feet long on an adult.
He's my buddy.
We're going to be at our 1 o'clock now.
Yeah, he's moving. There he is, there he is. Yes!
Somebody got really excited.
Just a bit. This is. And all of the whales have names.
Yes, that's how we know how many there were. They actually are named. There's a biologist aboard who narrates the tour, narrates the sightings.
Yeah, and they use names like one of them was named Etch-a-Sketch and Freckles and
Dome.
yes, and there's one with a mama and a baby. So when you see two whales together, that's them. I'll point them out when we come to them.
The calf is one of the 13. I don't
Yeah.
think the calf has a name.
Not yet. I think they called it Dome's baby.
Yeah.
Lots of boats out there, of course, all coming to watch the whales. Other cruises, sailboats, and whatnot. We had a whale of a time. There's the mama and the baby. There they are. They stuck together the whole time. We learned a lot about whales. Just a magical experience seeing the whales out in the wild, in their environment.
And apparently the way they came up and flapped their flippers at us is not very common.
No, they don't
We're
know
lucky to
why
see
they
that.
do that. I felt very special that day because the whales were waving at us for sure. There's mama and baby again. We'd like to know, have you ever had the chance of seeing whales in the wild? We'd love to hear about your experiences. Please post some comments below and let us know about your whale watching experience. What did you get to see? What did you learn? What did you find out about whales that you never knew before? Let us know in the comments below.
This is our third whale watching cruise. And
All in Cape Cod area.
yeah, and this is definitely, as we said, the most sightings.
Mm-hmm. And these are all humpback whales. There are several different whale species in the area, but we saw just humpbacks this day.
So graceful. Wish I could dive like that.
I would like to swim with the whales. There's a family that has done it, and if you go to Tonga, you can actually swim with the whales, and that is on my bucket list. I want to do that.
Okay, down to Connecticut.
And then we've got nothing else exciting going on, so thought I'd just, put this gizmo on just for the fun of it. We're gonna have some more video for you coming up next week of the actual skydiving experience. I'm terrified.
Wait, hold on. Her.
Alex has
Both of you.
Alex has me. Oh, good. That yoga comes in handy.
There she is taking off, and we'll have to wait until next week for her to land.